What's up guys, Delont'e here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing my top 10 features within the Apple ecosystem. Now everybody knows things just work within the Apple ecosystem, so I'm not going to go over individual hardware components. Things like the iPhone work very well with Macs, iPads, Apple Watches, and etc. These devices come together to form this very efficient ecosystem that's made me a lot more efficient at what I do. So if you are trying to start your own Apple ecosystem, check out some of the links below in the description. Jumping right in at number 10 would have to be the beloved AirDrop feature. Now, this is a feature that's been a favorite for a long while now, and for good reason. This is a feature that allows you to send and receive documents, videos, photos without degradation and without having to worry about a file size. MMS as a whole seems to be slowly going away. It has a nasty habit of lowering the quality of videos and photos, but you don't need to worry about that with AirDrop. Number 9 would have to be the universal clipboard. It amazes me how many people still do not know about this feature. Now, you will need to ensure all devices are on the same Apple ID, but once you do that, sending and receiving messages to yourself is a breeze within the ecosystem. The universal clipboard feature is very similar to AirDrop without having to go to the share button, pick a way to share, and so on. If you have a document, video, photo, or something to that nature on one device, you simply copy it on that device, pick up your other Apple device, and click paste. It's that simple. The universal clipboard feature is definitely an underutilized feature within the Apple ecosystem. Number 8 would have to be the Handoff feature. Now, this is a feature that would allow you to start something on your iPhone and complete it on another Apple device. For example, let's say you're looking up something on your iPhone and realize a larger screen will be better for what you're doing. You can simply open up your Mac, click on the Safari icon that says "From iPhone." From there, you're right back to where you were on the previous device, without having to retype the address or look anything up all over again. Now, if you're doing it the other way, click on Safari and you'll see from your Mac at the near bottom of the page. This is an excellent way to get right back into the swing of things without having to look up everything all over again. Number 7, calls on Apple devices. To be able to see who's calling and take that call without the iPhone in the immediate vicinity has been a beautiful thing. I've had plenty of times where I'm busy, don't know where my iPhone is, and all of a sudden an important phone call comes through. So instead of scrambling, running around trying to find my iPhone, I can simply take the call on my iPad with no worries. A clutch feature that may not seem like much until you're in that situation. Number 6, the password autofilling feature. Now, this has been a blessing in disguise. Not only does it automatically passwords, but it also creates very strong passwords as well. There's also that situation where you get that one-time SMS passcode. Apple will detect that one-time passcode and automatically give you the option to fill it with the press of a single button. Once again, something that may not seem like much until you need it over and over again. Alright, so now we're getting into my top 5 features within the Apple ecosystem. Now, these are features that I consider to be more security driven or privacy focused. If you are into content like this, make sure you smash that subscribe button below. But with that being said, let's get straight into my top 5. Apple publicly states on its privacy page, privacy is a fundamental human right. At Apple, it's also one of our core values. Your devices are important to so many parts of your life. What you share from those experiences and who you share it with should be up to you. We design Apple products to protect your privacy and give you control over your information. It's not always easy, but that's the kind of innovation we believe in. With that being said, number 5 would have to be iMessage and FaceTime. Both are end-to-end encrypted, so no worries in regards to someone easily coming in and stealing your messages. You can even choose to automatically delete your messages after 30 days or 1 year. FaceTime calls are not stored on Apple servers, and your messages are encrypted on the iOS, watchOS, or iPadOS device, needing your password for access. Now, you will want to go into your iCloud account, turn off the iMessage section, and just to be clear, blue bubbles are the iMessages, the green bubbles are sent via SMS. not iMessage, so they don't get this type of treatment. Number 4 would have to be the Home app. Encryption is present once again. Recordings from security cameras that use HomeKit secure video are processed on device, then sent to the iCloud via end-to-end encryption. Now, when apps automate your life with things like turning on the lights, your location is not provided to that app, and you can change your location settings at any time. Number 3, private relay. Now, this is not a VPN, but this is a really good option for those of you who do not have a VPN. And if that's you, why don't you have a VPN? It will not open movies in a locked country, but it is similar to a VPN in that it adds an extra layer of internet privacy. See, private relay helps to ensure people aren't snooping around and gathering information on your browsing activity. You really need to look into getting a VPN if you don't already have one, but private relay is a pretty nice option as well. Number 2 on this list would have to be mail privacy protection. Now, mail privacy protection hides your IP address so no one knows where you are. Mail privacy protection also does not tell the sender when you open an email. See, bad actors out there love to send tons of spam emails and hoping that you open one of them. See, once you open one of them, it lets them know they have a good email to continue their spam activities. With this feature, the bad actor would not know when you have opened the email, leaving them in a state of confusion. Number 1, the number 1 feature within the Apple ecosystem, in my opinion, would have to be all of the blocking features in Safari. Intelligent tracking prevention uses machine learning and on-device intelligence to fight cross-site tracking. Now, this is pretty much where someone or some group of people would track your activity from website to website. That realty company that you were looking up, all of a sudden showing up all over the place. Those AirPods Max, all of a sudden the next few pages down the line, you're seeing commercials for those. This is meant to place a huge dent in that operation. It also hides your IP address, giving you the same perks that we previously discussed. And there's also the app privacy report that lets you know how apps are using your data. Now, you will need to turn on the app privacy report. So if you go to settings, click privacy, all the way down to you see app privacy report. Click that, then turn it on. You won't see reports immediately, but give it a few minutes, you'll start seeing reports pile in. It even lists Apple app activities as well. As I said earlier, there are a ton of features within the Apple ecosystem, but these are what I consider to be the top 10. Now, I do know that there's an app that can do this and there's an app that can do that, but these are features that are baked in the Apple ecosystem without having to download anything and just works. Now, there's also features like Apple Sign-In that could have been included here as well. These are the top 10 features that I consider to be within the Apple ecosystem, but I am dying to know what the top 10 features are for you.